Today, we are going to be taking on stages 10 through 12 of the Spire of Honor, and you get some pretty decent rewards for these 3 stages today. So you get the talent seeds yellow, which are nice. You, of course, get this chest with the different options for the talent carved stones that you can potentially get. And then on stage 11, you get these for the SR characters. You also get more talent stones, but this time it's only 3 of them, where you have some pretty good options here for the red talent slots. I really like this rare one because it gives you 380 attack and magic attack, which is pretty decent. That's not bad at all. You also have a crit damage percentage, which is good, and accuracy. I think the crit damage or the attack one is the way to go. Hopefully you get one of those too. And then for stage 12, you have more talent seeds, which is really cool. You get to choose the ones you want with these chests, which is really, really nice. So stage 12 is definitely a stage you want to make it to. And then, of course, you get gear upgrade stones as well, a fairly decent amount of them. So Spire of Honor, not all that difficult, but really good rewards. So with that said, for stage 10, it looks like we are taking on a Noel who has a magic attack enhancement. It's going to give her bigger barriers. We have Radius with his skill card. That gives him a barrier at the start of a wave. We have Mimosa with extra defense and healing. And then we have Ghost with a speed card on him to make him faster. So I believe the idea would be to obviously buff Noel with Ghost and let Noel get a extra attack, bigger barrier, and stuff like that. And then so my idea is to run this team right here. I actually need to switch Yami off. I'm going to run, instead of Yami, I'm going to be running Valtos. And I'm going to use Valtos to speed up my team. I want to be using Julius to try and burst down Noel now that she doesn't have a defensive skill card on her like she did in some of the previous stages. And then I'm going to be using these 2 for defense. So hopefully that works out for me. Let's go ahead and hop in and see how stage 10 plays. Hopefully not too crazy. Hopefully something that's fairly easy to do. And if you're not familiar with Spire of Honor, it does balance out all of your skill card enhancements, your character enhancements, stuff like that, so keep that in mind. Alright, we are faster. We got countered, it's fine, not a big deal. Here goes Ghost for the buff. He did buff Noel like I thought he would. We'll go ahead and we'll barrier right away. Alright, we got our barrier going. Now we can do mobility depletion with Julius. And a stun, which is very nice. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to do this. I might have been able to kill Noel there with the ultimate. I don't know if I would have been able to for sure. So they're going to heal. It is what it is. And then now we can go ahead and just do this. Noel still hasn't done anything for her counter, so now we can ult. Hopefully get rid of most of her barrier right there. We'll go ahead and do defense up. Alright, and now we want to do mobility depletion again on her. Keep her from getting a chance to barrier. Alright, so continuous damage reduction, blah, 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 all that stuff from Ghost. Ghost gives a lot of buffs. Ghost is actually underrated. I think he's pretty decent. Alright, now we'll go ahead and we want to... actually, let's go ahead and give increased magic attack to Julius. Okay, now Julius gets to attack. Mobility depletion. And now we get to attack with Noel. Noel's going to get a turn right here, unfortunately. From here, yeah, I guess we just hit her again with hope for the poison. Did not get poisoned because she has continuous damage immunity. Big ult from her. Killed one of our guys. It's fine. He revives. She did not use her barrier yet, which is solid. Alright, now we go ahead and we do this. Mimosa's been healing, which of course is annoying. We'll increase our defense. Our Noel should go first right here. We want to get our barrier up. She is going to barrier as well. Oh, she actually did it because she was taunted. Okay, she's taunted again, so she won't be able to barrier. As long as Noel is taunted, she can't barrier, so that's a win for us. We get a counter. Noel's dead. Perfect. Now we got to kill Mimosa. So that's the next goal. And we go after Mimosa with this. Stunned her up. You can buff whoever you want. You can do whatever defense you want with these 2. It doesn't matter. They're not going to do anything to us, right? And then Mimosa dies. Okay. Now we go ahead and who's going next? Julius probably, so we'll increase magic attack on Julius. All right, now we can do mobility down with Julius. Oh, actually, we just killed. Okay, I should have done that on Rades, I guess. All right, and now it's just pretty much smooth sailing from here. We just got to kill off Rades, and we have won. It does take a minute to get there, especially when you have these teams that they limit your skill cards and stuff like that. But we got there. So there we go. Easy peasy, not too difficult. We did actually lose Julius there once, but he came back, so that was nice, of course. And it doesn't matter if your Julius is fully enhanced or not, because this Spire of Honor will enhance it for you. With that said, let's go ahead and see here. We have a Noel who has defense, so we're definitely not killing her in one shot. We have William who has this Sally skill card, and Sally's skill card, upon using skill 2, grants 16% increase all attack buff to the ally with the highest attack, so they're going to buff Noel. And then we have Mars, who is defensive, and we have Lotus with this SR skill card on him. Defense plus 42%, endurance plus 10%. So very defensive team other than William. They don't have any healing though, so we got that going for us. But I think the idea here is we are going to be faster than them no matter what, so we want to switch out Valtos. We don't need to be faster this time. And we're actually going to go for Blue Yami. I did a similar thing in the previous video. And the idea here is just going to be to silence and to stun Noel and to taunt her so that she just can't do anything until we're able to kill her. Lotus might be faster than some of us. We'll see. Okay, yeah, William's faster. It's fine. Got the counter. Radius is good, so we're good. Go ahead and barrier. Alright, now we can go ahead and do Julius's ult. Try to stun her. Alright, she's stunned, so now we don't have to worry about her. Should get a counter there. Very nice. Stun removal, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to silence her now. Alright, and she's total silence, so she won't be able to use her barrier. Get another counter. Big. We'll go ahead and apply barrier again. Because they are going to be faster than us, so they're going to get a few more attacks, right? Okay, William is taunted. She's still silenced. We should be able to use this on William and kill her. Okay, perfect. Mobility depletion on William. There we go. And it's pretty much smooth sailing at this point. We'll go ahead and do this to get our SP back a little bit faster. It gives you increased SP plus 2. When you use that skill, let's go after Lotus here because he's a little bit lower. It'll be better for us if we kill him earlier too. Yeah, let's just use skill 1. You get increased damage on your skill 1 when you have 4 or more SPs in your special gauge with Yami. Increased defense. And we'll go ahead and use this. Yami is actually insanely good to counter Noel because he's blue type, obviously. He has barrier removal and he has the silence. Like, a lot of people just don't use him enough, I feel like. But he is insanely good. Okay, we'll go ahead and silence. So he's only able to use his primary attack. Not a big deal. If he taunts us, because we are going to be able to... We're attacking him anyways. We'll go ahead and do this. And at this point, it's pretty much over. We're just trying to get through the last of his health here. It takes a minute. So there we go. Mars dead. And that is stage 11. We get the talent stones, and we get the SR stones that are shared mage pieces that are going to be used for SR characters, which is nice. Okay, now for stage 12. We have Mimosa with defense. We have Licked with crit. We have Lotus with defense, and we have Mars with defense. Okay, so honestly, kind of the same thing here, except for this time, all we have to do, I think, is switch out Yami with Asta, because we don't need to worry about silencing as much, because we don't have to worry about a barrier. And Licked is going to have the dumb immortality, right? So we can't do anything about that, but we can burst him down one time, and then after he does one move, we'll just kill him off, and then we're able to go after Mimosa. And it is a good idea to bring a red character besides her here, because Asta just does insane damage. You could also potentially switch out Julius for like Red Yami. Red Yami would also be really solid here. Actually, I think I am I am going to switch out Julius here. Simply for the fact that I don't ever really get a chance to use Red Yami. And so I just want to use him because I think it'll be fun. Alright, so with that, I'm pretty happy with this team. I think we'll be okay. We're running 3 red units. We have 2 green units and 2 blue units we're going against. The blue units don't do that much damage, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll go ahead and do our ultimate here. I think she has extra defense, right? But let's go after Mimosa first. Oh, she has a lot of extra defense. Okay. Alright, we're still going to go after her. Okay, there we go. Good chunk on her. If we can get her dead, then we just don't even have to worry about her healing licked, and that just makes it a lot easier for us, right? Go ahead and get the barrier up. And now if they attack, we're fine, and we'll counterattack. Okay, so there's the counterattack from both of them, of course, which is really, really nice. And then we'll go ahead and from here, what do we want to do? Yeah, let's make sure Mimosa dies. We'll go ahead and use our ult this time. Alright, Mimosa's dead. Licht is almost dead. Not too difficult, right? Licht's immortality should have procced right there, so that's good for us. Okay, now we'll go ahead and just do... well... They're taunted, right? Let's get bleed on everybody. Licht's dead. Okay, we got the counter. Beautiful. Taunted, so he can't. He has to target him. Way to go, Radies. This might just be the fastest stage we've done so far, right? Not too bad. We're taunted, so we're not able to use Noel's barriers. It's fine, though. Defense up. And from here, we'll just use the attack all since we can't target Lotus like we want to. We'll bleed him. Now, even if Yami dies somehow, it doesn't matter. The bleeds are on them. There he goes. Yami's dead, but we're fine. Lotus will die before he gets a chance to do anything. And now we just have to kill off Mars. And of course, Radius ain't dying anytime soon. We'll put the counter on Asta in case he decides to go after Asta. Then Asta can just finish this up. But he's taunted by Radius, so it doesn't matter. And dead from the bleed. There we go. So Yami's still putting in work even when he's dead. It's just a lot of fun to use Yami. You could definitely do that without Yami there. You could still do it with Julius. I just wanted to use Yami there because I thought it would be fun. So there is the Spire of Honor. Stages 10, 11, and 12. And we are almost to the end. Tomorrow we will have stages 13, 14, and 15 in a separate video. I can't obviously show you every single team because they limit us to 3 attempts per day, but hopefully this just gives you some ideas of how to take on the Spire of Honor with me explaining the skill cards and the characters and stuff like that, and showing you guys the teams I did use to beat it. So if that helped you guys out at all, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.